Hello, Just Too Good here, and today we're taking a look at the LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog 2025 Super Shadow vs. Biolizard set, which has 419 pieces, 2 minifigures, and retails for $45 in the United States. LEGO sent me this copy early to review. So we have an exclusive Super Shadow minifigure. I love this design. It's a great use of, I think, a cool yellow color for the base. Yeah, this isn't yellow like, say, Super Sonic. You could see the color difference there. And this has some great printing, just like the Shadow minifigure did at that back spike right there, which, I don't know, impresses me. And you do have the same face design as Shadow from the Egg Drillster set of last summer, which also gave us the same Super Sonic minifigure of this set. But yeah, I love seeing that gold translated on the legs right there, as well as those little bands being retained at the side. Great printing in my opinion, and a very cool exclusive figure to this set. The Super Sonic minifigure is the exact same design that they gave us in the Egg Drillster set of last summer. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish they did a new facial expression. This wave's been pretty good with that, where we got like a new Tails face, we got a new Sonic face in the cheapest set. So that kind of annoys me, and there's no difference between that set and this set. And honestly, that set feels so overpriced, especially compared to this set. I kind of wish this was just an exclusive design in this set. I don't know. You got some side leg printing on dual molded legs, which is something I really wish Metal Sonic had in the Cyclone set, but you already heard that in my review. So here is our LEGO Biolizard, who's a very prominent boss in Sonic Adventure 2. This is one of the major bosses at the end of the game. So it's really cool to see some actual stuff from the video games getting made this wave. You know, Knuckles mech, I'm looking at you, or Tails' boat. The design of this is not Biohazard, which would be like the final ultimate boss, but it is still Biolizard, which is basically a smaller, less menacing Biohazard, but still one of the ultimate weapons. The design of this has some great printing at the front. As a sticker hater in LEGO sets, I'm glad these recent LEGO video game sets have given us printed pieces instead of stickers. With this front mouth design, it opens and closes. Not gonna lie, with the mouth open like this, tongue and all, looks straight up adorable. I love lizards, I'm sorry. And you do have those little fangs at the bottom in yellow. Now we do get this coily piece right here, and this attaches to this back section in the center with some of those Technic pins right there. And while those look good, I also like this whole neck section right here and articulation there. You see at the end of this build right here, you have a little ball joint for the head we just took a look at. So you get some nice movement from that ball joint, and those coils can twist around to great degrees. But then you also have some movement with this neck section right here, which is attached just with that Technic pin. So you could really get some different poses there, and I like just how dynamic the movement on that whole head section is. Great build in my opinion. And then with the front leg, I like these small little talons right here, which they just use some small cheese slopes there attached to really interesting part usage of that action pose piece. And that is attached to this base that has a miniature ball joint. So you get some really nice movement there. And this part is attached to another one of those tube pieces, but one of the smaller tube pieces with a Technic pin. And so you get some movement not only at the base of these front legs, but you could also get it at the little feet design. Again, just makes it more articulated. And that articulation continues to the other side as well. I also like the use of this piece at the front, the quarter circle piece that's sloped in that orange is really nice to get. Now you may be like, okay, what's going on here? This looks like LEGO just got lazy with the back legs. This is accurate to Sonic Adventure 2, which is what this set is based on. I mean, the design of this with the back legs right there, for some reason in that game, were kind of like unfinished, but the front legs were finished. Now, if you take a look at this from, say, the comics and stuff like that, this part is not accurate to the comics and everything, but yeah, this is accurate to Sonic Adventure 2. And for these hind legs, you do get movement at the base, again with a Technic pin connection. and that's present on this side as well. As for the center section, this is also pretty dang accurate, and I like what they have going on here, which imitates the play feature of the game in theory, but we'll get to how that's faulty later on. For now, we do have these two stud shooters also as a play feature, where if you just push down on here, you will lose those studs forever. But this design, if pushed at the side, which we'll take a look at the play feature with the speed sphere in a bit, but just with my finger right here, that top part flies off. And with that top part flown off, you can see how underneath there's a Chaos Emerald, which is pretty cool. And then inside, you can see that mechanism going on right there. There's like an unused 2x2 jumper right there. Kind of interesting because you do have that Chaos Emerald, but it's on the underside part over here. Anyways, for this back section, more of that great quarter circle piece. And then you have the tail section with some more nice usage of those miniature bowl joints to get some posability there. This is actually a larger bowl joint at the first base of the tail, but then you got a miniature one right here to spin around. I do like how they have that green tile design with a slope piece in the middle, and then you got this slope piece at the end. This is awesome. I love getting this Crystal King piece, which, I don't know, that piece where it's like half plastic, half rubber, has always fascinated me. But this is a really cool color combination where you have the bottom being this dark brown and then the end being this orange. That's a really nice piece if you ask me. And if you're curious about the underside of Biolizard, I do like how they round off the build with these pieces right here. But now let's take a look at the speed sphere and how it interacts with this center play feature. Speed spheres are so common in these Lego Sonic sets. The design of this doesn't really impress. There's a difference this time around, which I'm not even sure why they did it, but hey, some variants that I'm okay with. You do get this piece, which we usually get in this design with the spring. This one is just a regular yellow design, so yeah, I guess it's nice to get that piece in that yellow color. We do also get the speed sphere in yellow once again. We got this previously in last summer's set with the Egg Drillster, which, you know, gave us the same supersonic minifigure. But anyway, the design of this is advertised to work with Biolizard. Basically, hit the back of this, and in theory, it's supposed to trigger this to launch the middle part, right? Except I've done this like 1,000 times, and each time it has not made the middle part fly off. I've done it even point blank, and it hasn't made the middle part blow off. I mean, look, I wish it worked because this is the most accurate inclusion of a speed sphere. If this is supposed to be representing a spin dash, you know, the aura around it, the design of this in-game, how you beat this Biolizard is you gotta keep like spin dashing the center part. So yeah, that makes sense, but why does this not work? Did I build this wrong? I'm not entirely sure, and it makes me sad that this doesn't work, and it makes it feel like the speed sphere is a waste in inclusion. Regardless, that's it for the build of the set. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. I mean, the box for the set has an accurate location. I'm just glad we're outside of Green Hill Zone. At the back, you have different shots of the set. The side does have Super Shadow right there, which, I don't know, I always like the key character art at the side. The set's instructions advertise a bunch of other sets, the sets from last summer, and of course the other sets of this wave, which we reviewed the Cyclone. Interested in reviewing that small set, that will be next. So overall, we need more Lego Sonic sets outside of Green Hill Zone, and this is a great addition to the lore of Lego Sonic. Like, it's something that's accurate and straight from the games. You have the two characters from this scene, from Sonic Adventure 2, in that iconic team up. And the design of Biolizard is, yeah, downsized, but I don't think that's a problem at all. I mean, the sizing of this doesn't feel like it's too disproportionate to how the minifigures look in the game, you know, as characters. And I really like the build for Biolizard. There's some great unexpected posability there, some great pieces in that orange coloring, and even a great printed face print. The design of the speed sphere is something we've seen in so many sets, and in theory, I wish that would work because it makes sense in the context of the scene. but the play feature just does not work with the Biolizard link up. I really wish that you could use that speed sphere to knock out that middle section. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here, but that really weighs down the set in my opinion. Now this is a $45 set for a total of 419 pieces. So if you're a price per piece ratio person, that's pretty dang good. However, I do feel like the value of this set does feel like something that should be more close to $35. Biolizard is pretty small for a $45 set, and that being the main build. It does feel like a lot is taken up by the Speed Sphere, and again, the Speed Sphere is something that comes in like more than 5 sets from this recent LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog theme. I also like the minifigure for Super Shadow, but I do wish that we got a unique Super Sonic. All you have to do is change the facial expression. The other 2 sets of this wave are good with giving us unique facial expressions. Also, if you got the Egg Drillster, I am so sorry, because I feel like this set is a better value than the Egg Drillster, includes the same Super Sonic, and has that really cool Biolizard and Super Shadow exclusive characters. With all things considered, I'd honestly give this a low 7. I didn't expect to rate this higher than the Cyclone. While the Cyclone is still my favorite Sonic set of this wave, I think this one is the best. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below. Subscribe here for more LEGO Sonic 2025 reviews because they are coming. Check out the playlist if you've missed any, and I'll see you later. Thanks again to LEGO for sending me this early to review. Peace out. Bye.